Hello. How you doing? Hi. Hello.
I think I'm gonna talk in this voice for the video.
Hello. Hi. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Saturday, obviously. I always start my videos like that. Let's be a little more courageous today. Shall we, Jamie? I want to know what you people were like when you first became Beatles fans. I know, because I know that all of you definitely have definitely changed since you first became a Beatles fan. I know I personally had, and here's a few examples. Jamie was like 3 years ago. 1. I was really embarrassed to say who my favorite Beatle was. I don't know why, but I just always, like, whenever people would ask me, I would kind of just say, like, oh, all of them. But I don't know why I was really shy, but I think it was because it was before I got into all this gerblah. Gerblah. Adjective. Definition, a lot of hoopla. Because I wasn't into this whole channel, I didn't really know if it was okay that I was secretly crushing on old men. But now I have no shame. Another thing, I used to be really obsessed with Beatles Rock Band, because that's what's actually gotten me into the Beatles Rock Band. And I used to be so obsessed with that. I mean, it was obsessed, like, playing it before school, like the 5 minutes I had from getting ready to when the bus came. Like, those 5 minutes of freedom, like free time, were spent trying to at least get a song in, playing the Beatles Rock Band. And I was actually so obsessed with that. The guitars? No. We actually ended up getting 3 different guitars because they would all end up breaking, and I was so desperate and I couldn't go like a day without it. So we had to keep ordering new ones. I think I was a know-it-all. Honestly, I still am, but it was a more extreme level back in the day. When I first became a Beatles fan, I got over this phase in like a week, but I did not like the ending years from probably like the White Album to Abbey Road. From probably like the White Album to the breakup. I liked those years, I liked the music, but I just, I don't know, I just wasn't as interested in them. When I first became a Beatles fan, I was more interested in the younger years, and yeah. A lot of times, I would be watching the films, and I would get a lot of words mixed up. I don't know why, but I guess I was just not into them so long that I didn't understand their accent, I guess. Because the one part in A Hard Day's Night when when Norm was like, I want this load answered tonight with the mail, I always thought it was, I want this love answered tonight, and I assumed they just had to say who they loved. When John was in the little car thingy with the girls, and he was, saying he's have you got a nail file? These handcuffs are killing me. But when that was going on, I used to think, and when he was leaving and he said, I bet you can't guess what I was in for, I thought he was saying, I bet you can't get your values in for. I was obsessed with Beatles quizzes. I used to do so many of those things, it was ridiculous. When I saw Beatles merchandise, it was like, okay. Now it's like, gimme, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, I don't know what I was like when I was back then. Like, just if I saw something, it didn't immediately crack my mind, like, oh, I need to get that. It was more like, okay, I can live without it. I was a bit stingy then, but we won't go on to that. You heard what I just said. You got good ears. Yeah, I was a lot more defensive of the Beatles. If somebody said they hated them, I would get a little angry. I wouldn't be like, I would be more just like, I sound so ridiculous in this video. What is up with me? Now I have reasonable facts to defend my statement about the Beatles, my opinion on the Beatles. They are supported by logical and scientifically proven facts. And so, ending my video with that amazing statement. and that amazing research, and what the hell am I talking about? See you next week, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I think I will get to do a video. I'm kind of busy next week, but I could squeeze some time in. Sayonara! P.S. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I'm just really hyper. I think because I haven't made a video in quite a long time, it's kind of like hitting me like...